just for you guys.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Let me get a full screen on
Gotta
this.
be,
And before
gotta be something.
I got to, I gotta crack open something to drink here. What am I drinking? Since you asked, it
Yeah.
is
Well,
Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale.
it's like some IPA bullshit.
It is. I don't know. We're gonna find out. A little bit of the bubbly. All right, let's give it a shot here.
Wait, are you just saying that, or do you know the reference for that? What you just said.
See, I always thought it was a reference, I think, to Dumb and Dumber. But somebody just earlier today at work was like, "That's a wrestling
Yeah,
reference."
that's a wrestling thing
Yeah,
recently. Yeah, yeah. It
yeah.
might have been Dumb and Dumber way back when,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's a Chris Jericho reference.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Feels unnatural to be so far away from the microphone.
It sounds a little
But
different, but you're all
so
good.
he won. Chris Jericho won the AEW World Title, and then he went backstage to celebrate, and they had a whole bunch of champagne laid on the table, and he picked it
Yeah.
up, and he's like, "Oh, a little bit of the bubbly,
Yeah.
pop," and he started fucking.
Just go, 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 go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because Carrie played it for us at work, and he was like, "Oh, a little bit of the bubbly."
He did
Yeah.
that for like 2 months. It was great.
Yeah. What I remember, okay, now I think I remember what it was. It was in Dumb and Dumber. They're at the gala for the snow owls and all that, and towards the end of that scene, uh, Lloyd and Harry are celebrating the potential meetup with Mary, and he gets a bottle of champagne and is like, "This is cause for celebration, you know, a little bit of the bubbly." He cracks it straight into it. Yeah, that's what that was from. Well,
Stream's looking good.
good to hear. Good to hear. Is anybody watching yet? Probably not.
Nah. Nobody's here. Maybe the listeners will start showing up though.
They probably will now. Now that they know we're on. Anyway, I've speaking of beer, ended up going to a Luke Combs concert 2 weekends ago.
Ah, did you put a gun in your butt?
It was straight up it. I've had a muddy truck, guns and butts. Dirt on the ground, mud on the truck, guns and butts.
I know
Yeah,
people hate AI stuff, but those songs are fucking great. Sorry.
yeah. No, listen, I'd rather listen to those than. All right, so we had.
How was it?
It was good. I'll tell you what, good performance. I'll just say that much. I'm not a country guy at all, but performance wise, it was great.
Okay.
From the first couple acts to the main act, it was good performance. Very well done, and we apparently had like the largest crowd like ever.
All right. All right.
So he was saying, because he even said it, we had 80,000 people in this stadium. Now, Beaver Stadium for Penn State's stadium is, I think, the second
Get
largest
on.
stadium on this side of the U.S. And
I
I
can see
think,
it. Probably that and the Buckeyes
yeah, like out of not even just college stadium, but like
in general.
in general, yeah. We had 80,000 people in there, and it was only three-quarters of the way filled up because
Oh,
everything behind the stage was
yeah.
empty seats.
Yeah.
So it was wild. Like he was saying, like that, like the big country festival that happens out in Indiana or something like that. I wasn't really paying attention, but he said that they typically have like up to 75,000 total people, you know,
Okay.
on a good year, and that's when you have multiple big name acts, you know.
Okay.
This was Luke Combs. And,
Yeah, just one.
exactly. And 80,000. And I'll tell you what, we had to park like a mile away, and just you. I got
Just hoof it.
we did, and here's what happened. This is what
How's
led
the
up to it.
weather?
It rained. I mean, you say that at any point, it's not that great, but it wasn't like a rain. It was like a just a very light drizzle.
Drizzle.
Exactly, it was nice, and it was towards the end.
Beware the drizzle.
The drizzle. They actually make pills for that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So we live about an hour 20 minutes. I'll say an hour and 20 minutes away from where this was.
Okay.
And Macy's like, we need to get there. It starts at 4:45. No, 5:45. It starts at 5:45. So she told me. So we actually left at like 2:00 to get there. All right, so that's good enough time. I thought, we get down there, we start getting closer to State College, and I'm even thinking to myself, we're pretty early, so I don't know. Maybe we'll have time to get something to eat real quick. Who knows? Maybe it'll be all right. Well, we start getting closer to the stadium. We can actually see the stadium from the road, and it was like you could see cars just lined up on the highway, and not the stadium is off the highway and like way out that way, and cars were already, and it's like 4:00. It's like, shit. All right, I guess we're not going to go eat anywhere. Maybe there'll be something in the stadium.
So you're about to buy a $14 hot dog.
Yeah, well, I get
$26 beers.
we get in line. They were $16 beers. So
That's kind of cool because my stepmom just went to a concert at PPG. No idea who it was. Can't remember.
yeah.
And she was telling us that it was $26 for a drink there. But I don't know if she was trying to get a beer or a mixed drink.
Oh man, that is rough.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm in line, and it's like 4:30 by the time we're like really in line, like a good spot in line. And it's like start stop. Traffic is just freaking terrible. And we come up to, you're going straight up the road, and it comes to a T, and at the edge of the T, at the other side of the T, is actually where the stadium was, okay? And you can either go left or right, and there is no freaking signs anywhere of like where your parking lot is supposed to be.
I'm listening. I'm going to take a look outside for a second.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
There's no parking lot signs, and we're in lot 12. So I was like, what the hell? Where do we go? And I actually find one little sign that says lots 14 through 18, turn right. I was like, okay, well, then I guess I must have to turn left to find maybe 1 through 13 then. Oh, okay, all right, so I do that. So I make my way over 2 lanes over to get into the left turning lane. And we turn left. We go past the stadium. And the first parking lot that I see is numbered 31. And I'm like, what? I was hoping, like I said, that 1 through 13 would be to the left, and 14 through 18, and then all the way up to 31 would be on the right. But no, I turn left, and there's 31. Like, this is not good, and there is no way I'm able to turn around. So we continue going, and there's actually like state cops.
Oh, you're talking about going to the park still. I thought you were talking about in line for food.
Nope, we are still getting to just a park. It's like I said, it's like 5:00. Okay, now at this point, we're thinking that it's supposed to start at 5:45, and it's 5:00, and we just made the wrong turn from hell. Okay, because I turned left and did not see our parking lot. I talked to one of the state troopers that are directing traffic outside. He's like, yeah, man, you got to get turned around and go the other way. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And so there's no way to turn around. You have to continue bumper to bumper driving the whole way until the oncoming traffic is bumper to bumper as well. There's no way you're turning around. We had to drive the whole way to the end of the line, get turned around, and get back in line to go the opposite direction that we were heading. And I am getting sons of bitched the whole time. Like, why don't you just ask somebody to turn around? I'm like, they're not going to allow us to turn around at all. Are you kidding me? Who's going to allow us to jump in front of them or something like that, and this kind of thing. And I'm getting son of bitched the whole way through it. So we actually we turned around and get turned around. It's like an hour later. We actually make it back to the same spot that I'd asked, the directions for. And we see this other car coming the other direction, and you can tell they asked the same exact thing that I had asked them. And because you can see the cop's like, no, you got to go that way. And the person in the car is like, can you help me turn around? He even does this thing, and the cop is like, no, you got to keep going that way. And I was like, see, I was vindicated. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it feels like I had said that we thought it started at 5:45. We actually didn't get parked until 5:45, and it's like, all right, fine, we're gonna miss maybe the first couple acts. I didn't care one way or the other, but Macy being a country fan, really did want to see these opening acts too. So I did feel bad that she was gonna miss some. So we actually make it into the stadium finally, and I'm like, I gotta get a drink. I was gonna ask some of the people walking past us that were carrying drinks in. I was like, hey, give me a beer, but no. You should have seen the tailgating there. It was unbelievable. It was just wall to wall, edge to edge, field to field, just full of tailgating. It was ridiculous. Well, we finally, like I said, we made it to the stadium. I get a beer, and I asked the guy, I was like, hey, when was this actually supposed to start? And he said, well, the doors opened at 5:45, but the music's going to start at 6:30, which is in about 10 minutes. I was like, oh, everything worked out. Everything worked out. So,
what time did you get your seats?
Well, it was about 5 minutes into the first set of the first guy, so it wasn't too bad. The seats, though, they were just bleacher seats kind of stuff. Like, there was no back to them or anything. And it was like,
that had to be a long night then.
It was a very long night. Thankfully, I guess there was 3 acts before Luke Combs, and then, Luke Combs was the last one. For the first 3 acts, everybody literally just sat down the whole time,
Saving your energy. You gotta save your energy.
Exactly. And then when Luke Combs finally came out, it was like 10 o'clock. Everybody stood and stayed standing the entire time. It was wild. It was so packed.
I want you to turn your camera off for a second. I want you to go peek outside. Can you see the Northern Lights?
No. I'll look. Okay. I'll go look real quick here. I don't need to turn the camera off. Whatever. You guys just look at nothing. My door is literally right there.
I turned mine off because I was naked.
Oh, okay. Check and
see if we can see the Northern Lights, because I can't see them. All I got is darkness, but Shelby got this. I'll show Adam. So
no, I don't. It's too foggy out here.
Too foggy. I got too many clouds up here, but Shelby got this. If you didn't see the text chat.
No shit. That just looks like a nice sunrise.
Yeah.
She took that last night.
She took it last night.
Let me see. Yeah.
Your picture is fake.
Yeah, that's fake. AI.
Photoshopped AI.
AI generated.
Oh man. So since we're talking about concerts, you do any concerts this year? You got any shows you might want to hit up or?
Listen, Amon Amarth is supposed to be playing in Philly this week, and I am not doing that.
Ah,
I'm not going to Philly. I just no. Can plus it's like Wednesday. No, it's Monday. It's Monday. So I can't go to shows on weekdays.
yeah, that's the bad part because I know Rob Zombie's coming,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
And I
who
know
the hell plays on weekdays?
Slipknot's 25th anniversary show is on a Wednesday.
Wearing original costumes and
That'll be what so this week's that $25 sale for tickets on Live Nation.
oh,
So I got two Slipknot tickets. So I'll be going to work tired
you
the
gotta
next day.
do it. You just gotta do it. Yeah.
And if I get to see them wear the same stuff they wore at Ozfest 25 years ago, that would be wild.
You should wear the same clothes you wore that day.
I might be able to fit in those by the time that show runs around.
There, see, yeah. Be like, do you guys remember?
um, no, but other than those
Hey,
two, I don't
try
think I'm
refocusing your camera. By the way, you're really blurry.
am I all fucked up?
Yeah, you got fucked up. There you go. That's better. Yeah,
Am I good? There we go.
yeah. So
I could have just
you're going. You're doing Slipknot.
doing Slipknot, doing Zombie.
Yeah.
If my dad still has tickets for me, I don't know if he gave them away or not. Because he said he had tickets like last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had tickets to Rob Zombie for next year, and I was like, okay,
No.
just remind me. But I don't know if he gave them to somebody else or not. Actually, now.
Yeah.
I think Sigourney and I are going to see Barbie in concert, so that'll be interesting.
Okay.
We're doing like the Barbie soundtrack at Post Gazette or
Oh,
something.
all right.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
uh, Peter's trying to get me to go see a rap concert next Wednesday,
Peter.
but
Peter, come on. Was he into
because
this Kendrick Lamar or whatever?
oh, Peter
Yeah.
doesn't listen. Peter doesn't listen to metal or rock or he's all rap.
Oh gosh.
So the artist is I think it's just NF like capital N.
Oh
Capital
yeah,
F.
yep. They were giving away tickets on 96.1 Kiss for them.
Hmm. And he's like, "What are you doing next Wednesday at 8 p.m.?" I was
That's
like, 8 p.m.
that's pretty specific.
But I knew we were just talking about concerts, so I knew who it was. But I was like, 8 p.m. Why does that start so late? I'm old.
Yeah.
Where's the 7
Yeah,
p.m.?
come
Because
on.
if he starts at 8 and has two openers, that means he's not going on until like 10
Yeah.
on a Wednesday, and
Oh,
it show's over at midnight,
and it's
and
rap.
and then to drive back from PPG.
Yeah. You can't get sick that day?
I might, I might eat some spicy wings on Tuesday,
Oh
Tuesday
yeah.
night.
Yep. Yeah, I think that might be the best the best way to go on that. I haven't no I really don't go to very many concerts at all anymore actually, but I
If it's
would.
somebody that was in my 2004 to 2010 range of bands, I'll try and go to them, but I
Yeah.
usually don't go to anything new.
No. Who would I go see? I'd probably if I could pick bands to go see. I think Trivium would be on my list to go see. However, I wouldn't want them
No,
to
it's
play
not
their early or their old
new
their
stuff.
newer stuff. I'd want them to play their
Yeah,
old stuff.
yeah, which they didn't. Which they didn't last year. They played one song from that gunshot to the
Yeah.
head of trepidation. Now,
Yeah.
I played one song from it, and it wasn't that one.
No. Was it like
I, don't-
Light to Flies?
I think that's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say I think they're coming to town, but that's Lamb of God with Mastodon. I think.
Which that would be pretty good too.
Yeah, Lamb of God was still like
Yeah.
I forget he's like 60 now and still jumping around.
Man, oh, I'll take it though. I mean, he's pretty badass, Randy.
Apparently, Shelby's very emotional
Oh
with
God,
the
what did we do?
with the Northern
This
Lights.
is so beautiful.
I think that's what's happening. I do you get that way with anything? Like if you see anything in nature, are you like,
um, let's see. I'm an emotional guy, but it's like I get emotional at like movies.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
like I went to like the Grand Canyon
Uh huh.
and
Yeah.
it was like a picture perfect day, and I looked at it and I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah. 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 You appreciate it. It's amazing. It's beautiful there.
Mhm.
I don't cry over that. I cry when I think about like Littlefoot's mom dying in the land before time.
Mine's even worse than that though. I cry at like Terminator giving a thumbs up and going down into the lava.
Like,
That robot
it's, that
did
auto,
so much.
that automaton.
Oh fuck! Does that make me an automaton sympathizer?
Yes, you are actually. Get the hell out of here.
Fuck.
Uh,
Well,
we gotta. What do we gotta do? We gotta take out like 24 million of them, or now
2 billion.
2 billion. That's what it
Two
is.
billion.
It'll be done by tomorrow.
I hope.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
Let them get it. Let them get to Super Earth. Fuck it. Everyone
I
quit
would have,
playing.
no, no. So which? Well, we have to go in and we have to just start playing on Hell Dive
Uh huh.
and
Okay.
then just naturally dying.
Okay. And then let them let them come. I'm down for that. I mean, we die a lot already, so that should be
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Apparently they messed up. Remember that suit I told you I got the new suit on from the new pass?
Yeah, yeah.
They were like, yeah, we totally didn't really test. We didn't have time to test it too much.
So it is kind of
So
shitty.
I think it's an extra 50%. I had 50% less. So
it's it's a feature, not a bug.
two man, how did we not have anything to talk about this week?
Dude, it's been a weird week. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing
Yeah,
really crazy,
yeah,
you know. You went and saw a movie, but you can't discuss it really.
yeah. It's hard. I'm trying to think. So I went and saw Fall Guy with Peter, which turned out to be a whole different movie than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a action adventure, almost detective-y
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing because the plot is like he has to go find his he's the stunt guy and his the main actor gets kidnapped, so he's trying to figure out where he went
Oh,
because stunt guys just fit in anywhere
yeah,
because they don't look important.
yeah, yeah. It's Ryan Gosling. That makes yep for sure. That's right.
In, Instead, it kind of turned into a big love story as well.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it worked out. Like it was 10 out of 10 action, like some of the
Mm-hmm.
stuff they did. And then plot wise, I really enjoyed it. I'm sad it debuted on like Hollywood's worst May ever
Ooh,
weekend.
really?
I think totally it made like the the business made like 50 million or something and
Yeah,
they made 29 of it.
like yeah. So it was really in the pooper.
Like nobody went. But I think everyone's going to go this week. I think it was like a, you want to go see Fall Guy or do you want to wait a week and go see Planet of the Apes?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
which I binge watched this week, so I'm caught up on
You're
and
ready.
I'm ready to. Although I guess I really didn't need to because spoilers for a 6-year-old movie.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar dies at the end of War,
Yeah.
and I was like, Well, I just didn't really need to catch up at all here, did I?
Yeah, because it's gonna be like
It's a whole new.
different arc. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I like Woody Harrelson's
Yeah, I like
performance was pretty good.
that. You get that disease really quick.
Yeah, it was like all of a
I was
sudden,
like, yeah. He
they,
went from yelling and
yeah,
giving speeches to getting drunk and can't talk.
yeah. I don't think COVID even worked that fast.
Do you think the scientists looked at War for the Planet of the Apes and they were like, "That's what we need to do"?
That's oh man, we got this. We got the game plan right now.
Or actually, just they just watched the first one. They're like, virus that spreads through cough stuff.
Yeah,
That
oh,
sounds.
this could work. This could work. Johnson, give me that vial of COVID over there.
Oh fuck, we're gonna get kicked off of Twitch.
Oh, I've said it twice now. We're not denying it.
um,
I did not say anything about that. Nothing.
um, yeah, so I'm hoping to see
The new apes.
new one, but I don't know when. Because
Yeah,
Mother's Day weekend, and
yeah, that's true. Um, well, there's one that's coming out, or maybe it's already come out because it's been a while since I first saw it. But did you see in my show notes I put Sasquatch Sunrise? I think is what it was called, or was it
I think it
Sasquatch
came out
Sunset?
already. Yeah,
Did
it
it?
came out at the
Okay.
end of April, so it should be hitting your server soon.
I hope
I
so.
mean,
I want to watch Sasquatch Sunset.
it
It look
looks.
it looks like like it could have the potential to be funny if you like certain kind of like stale
Mhm.
funny, you know? Like
And it has those comedians in there, like the perfect
yeah.
like dry humor.
Yeah, dry humor, more environmental comedy than like joke comedy kind of stuff. So, I feel like I'd like to watch that just cuz not just because of Bigfoot, but because it does look funny to me.
Hey, you can get Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition free on Prime right now. Oh, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work.
You probably have to sign up for Amazon Prime Gaming, your own.
No, you have to go to a GOG Galaxy app.
Oh, okay. No.
So, if anyone wants a code for Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition,
Here it comes.
C3ZQA8 E1D1 EC6DE9A5. And I don't think anyone's watching, but I'm going to put it in the chat anyway.
Just do it. There you go. Free thing. Just go back into the chat and watch it happen live or something. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Um,
GOG Galaxy app. Man. You just want to wrap this one up early?
let's just wrap this one up early. I think we we touched on enough things.
Let's look at the show notes real quick.
Give it a look through here. See if we can remove some shit off the list that we've had on there for a while. I think there's a good what if one that has to do with what would you do, what would things, you'll see if you look. If you could have a certain
Okay.
superpower.
Oh, this one is what condiments would you want to be able to shoot from your fingers? And which fingers would you use for each one?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a valid question. If
Just
you
mayonnaise at all five.
would you just that's
What is that?
I don't know. It better be
God,
mayonnaise.
it's a war. True. If it comes out of my fingers, that means it's gonna be warm.
It would. Yep, you're right. It would be like body temperature warm, so like 98 degrees.
um, so mustard, index fingers. That's
Okay.
my main. That's one
Yep.
of my main condiments.
Okay. Well, are you gonna say you want to have both? Like we could like save. You do
I don't
just
know if I
one.
have 10 condiments I would
That's
want.
what I'm saying. Like you could maybe have one hand that's just free for like.
All right, just one hand that's
Yeah.
free.
Let's do. Yeah. We'll just do the one
Yeah.
hand.
So
Okay.
mustard.
Mustard. Okay. It's you got to think of it.
Um, some sort of a. I'm trying to think of a hot sauce, honestly.
Would you go maybe what's the Japanese one? Sriracha?
No, I mean that's.
Or you mean like
I
a
might
very specific one, like
like. I'm thinking like a very specific.
yeah,
Like
like Carolina blueberry hot sauce.
I've never had that one.
Yeah, you start throwing like fruit into it.
So I might just stay regular, and I might. I'm gonna have one I actually haven't had in a while in the house, but
Okay,
I'm gonna get that Louisiana.
Louisiana liquors or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All
Wow.
right. All right.
Ketchup, ketchup.
You like ketchup for the ring one? Okay. Gotcha.
Uh, mayonnaise.
Mm.
That way, when I want to make fancy sauce, it's
Yeah.
just.
Ketchup and man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, hold on though. Hold on. Yeah, all right. No, no. Continue on. Continue on. Do your thumb, and then I have a thought on it.
Yum yum sauce.
Oh man. Yes, that's a good. That's a good one. I didn't even. I didn't. That wasn't even close to my list. But okay. So go through your pointer fingers again. Then
I'm taking hot sauce away.
okay. You're taking hot sauce out. Okay.
I'm gonna make it blue cheese.
Blue cheese. Okay. So you got.
So that one might hurt a little bit when it comes out.
So when you're
So
throwing the
mustard,
mustard, okay,
hot, basically hot, like oh, hot dog,
yep, okay, all
turkey
right,
sandwich,
yeah,
blue cheese.
blue cheese,
If I got fries or if I got some
mustard blue
wings,
cheese.
just
Man, you got the mustard blue cheese gun going. Okay, all right, all right,
ketchup,
uh
mayonnaise.
huh,
That way, if I just want a little bit of ketchup, or if I want both, it's just right there.
yep,
And
and
then
then
yum
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 yum sauce.
sauce.
So my thought was, what the fuck's happening if you're doing the shocker? You're giving her the mustard, blue
Good
cheese,
mustard.
mayonnaise.
Well, I got this. This is gonna have to be my shocker hand.
This,
Now.
okay, yep, yeah, because you can't waste condiments like that, you know. Okay,
Although,
yeah, yeah, okay, all right, we'll do that. That's all right. That's not bad. You get the
some,
mayo.
some some blue cheese and mayonnaise.
Okay, all right. I think they'd appreciate that. You know, get some chips out. Okay, all right.
Is salsa a sauce or is that a
That's yeah. I don't think it's a sauce. It's not a
okay.
condiment. It's a
Yeah.
dipper. So okay, well, I'll go with um, Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. Pointer finger.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay. I will go with let's do because I like this one time my buddy let me try Carolina Reaper blueberry sauce.
Oh,
So good.
you're going. You got a barbecue theme started right here.
Barbecue hot sauce.
All right.
We're
All
gonna
right.
go honey mustard. Honey mustard.
That's a good one.
Yeah, right. Gotta have honey mustard. Ugh, honey mustard, ranch. You gotta have the ranch. Gonna go
You
ranch
don't
on the
have to have.
pinky.
You don't have to have ranch.
I think you do. No, you're wrong on that. You got to have ranch because you
Well, I
just
got this one. That's why I got this one.
yeah, just squirting ranch out. You got the blue cheese on yours. I got the Dr. Evil ranch going on. That's just every
What's
once in
Adam
a while.
doing? Just suckling on some ranch. Don't mind him.
And yeah, I think I'll reserve ketchup for the thumb. Just
It's a good list. I
yeah.
didn't have any barbecue.
No, you didn't. You were going like different
Yeah,
routes on that. I think the honey mustard and the barbecue
honey
you
mustard's a good
used,
one.
yeah, you missed out on those ones.
Liquid
Cattleman's bourbon.
cheese. Liquid cheese.
Oh, yes, you could have. That's where the other hand can come into play.
Just liquid cheese, right?
Just all five. Yep, this is my liquid cheese hand. I,
uh,
I think it's a good way. I think it's a good way to do it tonight.
yeah,
What do
I
you
like
think?
that. Yeah, that
Let's
was a good. Oh man,
give
this
it.
show sucked, huh?
Yeah, we didn't really bring a lot to the table this time, but that's all right. Maybe next time we'll have a lot more to talk
It
about.
was a weird 2 weeks for both of us, so
Yeah,
cut us some slack.
exactly. It
Go
was.
check out our TikTok and watch our Helldivers stuff.
Yes, that's what you should do.
A show on TikTok.
What he said.
I'm not. I was watching your nods to see if you.
I was just going by what you said, and then also use code AE Dumb Show to
Right,
get your
right.
10% off. Boom skis.
Yeah. Sorry, AED show
AED Show
on, on TikTok,
on the tickies of the talkies.
and I think AED show on. Yep, on W
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
I think that's why I did it that way.
On W. All right. Hey, fuck you,
All
Craig.
right. Fuck you, Craig. Let's go kill some robots.
Let's do it.